Hey guys, what the fuck is up? Wow, my voice just sounded super annoying. Don't know why that happened. Happy freaking Tuesday, kids. Okay, let's wait for a few of you guys to hop on here, and then I want to dive into today. Today we are talking all about why you should learn more shit even when you may feel that you know it all. Okay, so why is it always important to continue to learn new things? Even if you're in the career that you want to be in, even if you're in the dream actual position that you want to be in, the field that you want to be in, if you feel that you are an expert in what you know, okay, and what you are working in, studying, have a career in, all of that jazz, why you should want to continue to learn. Okay, so let's dive into this real quick. I'm actually going to post a comment so we know what we're talking about today, okay? Why continue to learn new shit even when you're an expert? Post. We're gonna pin that shit. Okay, so today we are talking about why you should want to continue to learn new shit even when you are in your ideal situation, even when you might even be an expert in whatever you are studying, whatever your career is in, all of that jazz, okay? So here is the deal. There are 4 different reasons why you should want to learn new shit. Okay, so let's go over them really quickly. I had 3, but I just thought of a 4th, okay? So let's dive in. Number 1, when it comes to reasons why you should want to continue to learn and develop, even though you're already in the field you want to be in, even though you're in the position that you always dreamed of and you want to be in, even if you're really, really happy where you are and all of this stuff, what's up, when it comes down to it, you should always want to learn more and always want to develop more, okay? My friend Emily Evans and I talk about this all the time, and I remember one specific time we were talking about it. We were those people that went on brisk walks in college, and on Sundays, we would sometimes be hungover as fuck, and we would just go on a brisk walk and talk about life, and literally all of the world's problems could be solved in a fucking 1-hour brisk walk, okay? But I remember distinctly, one day we were on this walk and we were talking about it, and I was like, here's the thing. School's not my thing. I don't enjoy school, but I love learning. And I feel that that is such a strength when you love learning despite school. Because some people, they like school because they're high achievers and they just want to succeed. You know what I mean? But if you love learning, dude, it will set you up for so much more success in life. Okay, so let's talk about this, okay? Why should you want to continue? Shweta, what's up? Why should you want to continue to learn new things, even though you might be the expert in whatever you are learning about? Okay, number 1 is it grows your current state. It grows and it develops you in whatever you are currently in wherever you are currently at in life, okay? So for example, if you are a virtual assistant, if you've been, hey Nicole, what's up? If you've been a virtual assistant for let's say 2 years now, and you feel like you know everything, you know the world, you know how virtual assisting works, you know how social media works, you know how community management on socials works, you know how to engage with people, you know all of this stuff. Let's say that you feel like you know it all, okay? You should still want to learn these things, what's up, and you should still want to continue learning new things within the field that you feel you are an expert in, because it will literally give you that much more credibility. And it will make you that much more of an expert. And it will make you have that much more authority because you are so in tune with what is currently going on in your industry. You are so in tune with what's currently going on in your career. You are literally on top of this shit. And here's the thing, it will just help you continue to grow and develop. So you might feel that you are at your cap, that you are at your expertise level right now, but then you might learn something and it brings you up even more. Or you might learn something new about your career path in your field, and you're like, holy fuck, I didn't know that. I feel like I know nothing now. There's this whole other space. There's this whole other avenue. There's this whole new thing that I need to learn about. Okay? It's when you get cocky and you feel like you don't have to learn that you fall behind. Everyone should want to continue to learn more. And the first reason why is because it helps you grow where you currently are. And it helps you it helps you bring the things that you're great at to an even higher level of greatness, which is so fucking crazy to think about. Yeah, even experts continue learning and growing. Dude, that's how they become experts, and that's how they stay experts, because of evolution of whatever field they're in. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But yeah, literally, you think somebody stays an expert just by like learning something once and then just being like, I've reached my peak, I know everything? No, fuck no. It's like my analogy. I love analogies about a house, okay? You might invest in a house and you put a lot of effort into this house, and you buy this house and you put so much effort into this house just to maintain it, but you don't better it in any way. Well, when you go to sell it again 5-10 years down the road, it's going to have such a more drastic depreciation in price, because you didn't do anything to up level it. You didn't do anything to continue to grow it and to develop it. You just kept it as is. Even though you didn't do anything negative to it, even though you didn't damage it, it's still depreciated because you stayed where it was at. You didn't develop it and improve it in any way. The same as this house is the same as your career. If you just stay where you are, and if you just chill and you feel like, oh, I'm an expert, I know it all, and that's it, and you don't go and you don't develop more, and you don't learn more, that's literally what happens. And then you're just in this state of stagnant average and mediocrity. I'm just going to be transparent with you. You become mediocre because you think that you're the fucking shit, and guess what? You were the fucking shit 10 years ago, but now your techniques are 10 years old and you haven't learned anything new. So number one is growth in the current area that you're in. Growth in whatever career you currently are in. Number two, the reason why you should want to learn more, even if you're an expert, is because as you tap into more things and as you learn new things, you begin to expand your interest, or your interest began to fork off, okay? And you start going a whole other way. And this is how you get seasons of life, okay? So for example, what I always talk to people about is, when it comes down to it, you often have multiple types of people in life, but let's just take two for example, okay? You have the person that was corporate and you have the person that's entrepreneurial, okay? And the person that's corporate, let's just take super average corporate. I know this is not everyone. I have friends that work in corporate. I fucking hate corporate, and it's just my opinion. But when it comes down to it, you have somebody that works in corporate that's completely happy, that's completely content with where they are in life, and they don't do anything to move up in corporate. They just do great at their current job, right? Then you have the entrepreneur, and the entrepreneur is currently building and thinking about what's next. And they put themselves in new situations, and they put themselves in front of this new information and this new knowledge through learning and development, that then totally has their interest piqued, and they go, oh, okay, wow, I can niche down even further. I don't need to be in this generic. I can niche down even further, and that piques their interest. Or something piques their interest and they go, oh no, this is the way I'm supposed to go. This is the second business that I'm supposed to build. This is the third business, the seventh business. This is the seventh concept that I need to build. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, even if you're an expert, always learn new things, because here is the deal, guys. When you learn new things, you develop new interests, and you never know where those new interests will lead. They might lead somewhere that's so amazing that you would have never tapped into if you never opened the book, if you never invested in the course, if you never watched the YouTube video, if you never got on the webinar. Okay? Number 2, it piques new interests. Number 3, when it comes to why you should continue to learn and develop even if you're an expert, is because, dude, when it comes down to it, you have the opportunity to learn something new knowledge that leads to new shit. Okay? Very similar to the first one, but when it comes down to it, this is more of the evolution process of things. It's more of, oh wow, I've learned something new, and it's still in the field that I'm currently in, it's still in the career path I'm currently in, but I didn't know this before. And this opens up a whole new can of worms. And dude, okay, so this is now a new thing. What if I took this way one step further? And then you begin to build on that new knowledge. And then you begin to develop new shit, new ideas, new products, new services, new studies, new books, new resources, because of that initial new knowledge that you learned. So gathering new knowledge and learning stuff, even if you're an expert, it doesn't just help you, and it doesn't just develop you, it triggers you to then build on it, to then help develop others as well, if you choose to share that information, which you should. Okay? So that's number 3. When it comes down to it, learning new shit gives you the opportunity to develop this new thought of knowledge, this new way in your career that you would have never thought of if you didn't initially trigger it with this new knowledge that you originally sought out. Okay? And number 4, when it comes to why you should want to continue to learn and develop new things, even if you're an expert, is because evolution, dude. When it comes down to it, things continue to evolve and to change in the world. It is a beautiful place. It is an amazing place. It is insane. Yeah, this is why you're Yeah, dude, literally, this is exactly what is helping me in the VA Vault. Dude, literally, that's why I created the VA Vault. It wasn't for people that weren't VAs. It wasn't for people to become virtual assistants. It was created so that virtual assistants took their careers from good to great, so that they became even better virtual assistants, so that they became 5-star virtual assistants, and so that they went from working with really micro influencers and small businesses and all of that stuff to macro influencers and huge influencers, and becoming more authoritative in the field. But yeah, literally, dude, like the VA Vault wasn't initially created for people to learn how to be virtual assistants for anyone. It was created so that people with social media experience and people that were virtual assistants already took their social media careers and their virtual assisting from good to great. And this is literally evolution, you guys, and this is why you should continue to want to learn and grow and develop, even when you feel that you're the expert in your field, or even if you feel like you're one of the experts in the field, because things continue to grow and evolve. Literally, dude, yesterday, Instagram uploaded new freaking text options. And today I learned a new feature and a new hack that Instagram has. Everything in life continues to grow and to evolve. So are you going to evolve with it, or are you going to stay where you are knowing everything when really you're 5 years behind already? When it comes down to it, that's it, guys. That's literally it. If you think you know it all, you are the furthest thing from knowing it all. And I say that with love, and I say that with kindness, because I've been there before too. I thought that I knew everything about, who knows what in early college years. And I was like, oh, well, I know this, I know that, I know X, Y, and Z. And I was like, wow, I actually don't know anything, okay? So when it comes to this, and when it comes to investing in your resources and learning new things, even if you are the expert, even if you're currently in the career path that you love, even if you feel like you know a shit ton of stuff, dude, tonight is the last night in August to dive into the VA Vault. Tomorrow morning, we have our first live group training. If you don't know, the VA Vault is my not evergreen, it's a passive course. I don't drip it out to you. You get 8 hours all at once. It is my passive program all on the foundations of becoming a 5-star irreplaceable asset of a virtual assistant that just continues to appreciate and appreciate and appreciate. And the reason why you continue to appreciate and appreciate and appreciate as a virtual assistant in this course is because this course is constantly added to and added to and added to. Last Saturday, we just launched and we added a whole module on Canva Pro, which is a graphic design software, and Kajabi, which is a website host platform, an email list platform, a e-commerce platform. It is everything you would ever need on the operational end of your business all in one. And we launched those 2 brand new modules, and we also launched live trainings with me. So tomorrow is our first one of those live trainings, those monthly live trainings. Half of the live training will be a training from me, and then half of it will be hot seat coaching, where you guys come with your questions, and you feel free to ask me, and we strategize based on where you are currently at in your virtual assistant career. So if you're wanting to dive into the vault, go to katanncoaching.com/VA Vault. I'll put it in the comments below so that you can dive in before our call tomorrow, because, dude, it's going to be a freaking blast. I'm actually so excited. And the reason why we chose to implement once a month group training calls is because we actually did them at the beginning of the initial launch of the VA Vault, and it was so helpful to the VAs that joined during that launch week. So yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait to see you guys inside. Feel free to slide into my DMs if you have any questions, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning.